Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of the Ocarina of Time 100%. Today we are going to be doing the well in Kakariko Village, but first, having just completed the fire and the water temple, I need to go to Kakariko as an adult in order to get the Nocturne of Shadow before we do the next section of the game, which will actually be a child section. Yes, that's right, we get to go back to being a child and we get to do some questing there, which is really cool. We also get the Lens of Truth, which is like the main item on today's list. But first we're heading over to Kakariko, obviously just to the left, we've been there before. Now, I am missing quite a few gold skulltula tokens at the minute. I've missed, I think, about 6 so far, but I do plan on getting them more towards the end of the game. To be honest, at the minute all you need is 50 to get the next heart piece, which I'm going to be getting after this cutscene. So, as Link walks into Kakariko Village, you will see that the place is on fire. Now, this cutscene only gets triggered once you finish the water temple, not before. So even if you do the water temple but not the fire temple, it will still count. And this is the cutscene that kind of gives you the clue about basically what the Shadow Temple is and what the creature within the Shadow Temple is. So this is the well in Kakariko. If you've ever tried to get down there, you won't have been able to. But now we can see the monster coming out of the well that is throwing Sheik across the ground. And there's some kind of invisible monster that is now traveling around Kakariko. So this is the ancient spirit that was hidden within the well. Now I'm not actually 100% sure, but I think it's meant to be Bongo Bongo. Only we can't see him because we don't have the Lens of Truth, I think. Not too sure. Okay, so Link wakes up. If I were Link, I think I would have just pulled Sheik's mask off there and then. So, we hear from Impa again, who sealed the evil shadow spirit at the bottom of the well. Unfortunately, it got too strong and it escaped. So that's basically why you can't get into the well as a child. What would happen if Impa died in the Shadow Temple? What does happen if one of the sages dies? I'm really not sure. So this is where we learn the Nocturne of Shadow. And this is how to basically get into the Shadow Temple. So it's left, right, right, A, right, left, right, down. But before we leave Kakariko, I'm going to get another heart piece. Because once you have 50 gold skulltulas, you can get another heart piece, which is pretty sweet. So you've learned the Nocturne of Shadow, great stuff. Cool. So as she steps back this time, Link just kind of stands there. Normally he tries to go and see what she looks like, or tries to get close, but this time I think he's just respected her wishes. So yeah. So now that we're in the House of Skulltula, we are looking for the people that we have not yet freed. Now, I don't actually remember who it was specifically, so I'm just going to talk to this one, and we have been given another heart container, meaning more life and more energy. Great stuff. And I think, apart from that person, that was pretty much everyone that I had to rescue, apart from the last one, of course. So, where do we go from here? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to return to the Temple of Time. So, we're just going to play the Prelude of Light. And that will warp us back to the Temple of Time, where we will once again become a child. Warp back to the Temple of Time, absolutely. Great stuff. Now, there's a few things that I want to do as a child Link as well. A few things I need to do, a few things I've missed, and a few things that I should have done along the way that I haven't yet. But we're going to be covering that in just a moment, and hopefully getting some more skulltulas in time. For now though, we're going to, I believe for the first time, I think, I'm not too sure if this is the first time I've done this. No, it's not, yeah, it's not. But yeah, we're returning to the days of Child Link. Great stuff. Now, where to go from here? Well, we have to head over to Kakariko Village. Now, the quickest way I can think of doing this is to play Nocturne of Shadow in order to get there quicker. So we will do that now. It's right. There we are, and I got that first time. You do have to remember these songs on the N64 version of this game anyway, so trap warp to the graveyard, yes. Now it is theoretically possible to at least open the door to the Shadow Temple, but it's pointless. You can't get in because you need the hook shot, so I wouldn't even bother worrying about that quite just yet. What we're going to do instead is we're going to head to the windmill in Kakariko Village of all places, and we're going to be playing the Song of Storms first of all. And what you must do is stand here and play Song of Storms, which I messed up there, so let's try that again. Nice. And that will start the windmill spinning really fast. And I've actually just remembered that there is bugs in the graveyard, so I really should have just got them, but never mind. So yeah, this speeds up the windmill, and it also drains the well. Which is pretty damn cool. Can make it a little bit hard to leave now though, so just try and be a bit careful. And yeah, see, I messed that up, so let's just see if we can leave. Great stuff. So now that the well has been drained, we will be able to pretty much just complete the well quickly. And I'm just going to jump in here if I can. Yep, there we are. Cool. So there's a few skulltulas in the well and a few goodies to get, and we're going to be getting them all. So the bottom of the well, it kind of is a prelude to the Shadow Temple, kind of gives you an idea of what to expect, and it's actually a really cool idea that they've done this. So there's a giant Tulla, so I'm just going to wait for him to turn around, and got him. Nice. So let's investigate this one. And he says, I can hear the spirits of whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth. That's what it's saying. That's what they are saying. Cool. So the first thing we're going to do is get the Lens of Truth. So where do we go first? Well, we ignore this area of water, and we're going to just go straight around the outside. I'm going to show you guys how to get the Lens of Truth straight away. It's pretty much all you really need to do here, but since we're 100%ing this, obviously we want to get all the skulltulas, the keys and stuff as well. So play this first, Zelda's Lullaby, and that will lower the water level. Now we're going to jump down here. I'm just going to smash that bottle and get some bombs. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back the way I came. Yeah, you're going to need bombs in the well, so just make sure you get some bombs. You will be able to get some in there, so don't worry about it. So we're going to head back along here. And we're going to drop down this hole and climb through here. This will take us to a room with a skulltula and a climbable wall. So I'm just going to wait for the camera to set, turn around. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So we're going to Z target it. And just a game of patience, got it, nice stuff. Cool. So I'm going to head up here, and this is where we're going to fight a dead hand. These enemies are really, I find them actually to be quite difficult. I'm going to take advantage of Deku sticks here, because they're so OP. And the way to start this fight is to let one of them grab you. Then I pretty much just button mash until I get free. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Z target this thing. And I'm just going to jump slash it. Ah, this is not working. Nice, okay, yeah. So what you want to do is wait for it to drop its head. When it disappears, let one of the hands catch you and it will come back. And what you want to do basically is what I'm doing here. Nice. And again. Cool. So you want to basically hit the face, let the hand catch you. And, yep, and it will appear again. And again, go near it, let it drop its head. And hit it again. You can Z target and jump slash if you wish, although it really doesn't seem to be working here. And I don't know what happened there, but I think I glitched a little bit. So yeah, it will take quite a while to kill these things. They are really quite annoying to kill, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna wait for it to come back. And I'm going to jump slash. Nice, and it's dead. Cool. Magic meter there, but we don't really need it. And here we are with a new chest, and it's twitching for some reason, which is really creepy. And we're just going to open that. And here we have the Lens of Truth. So this will allow us to see invisible objects, which is really super useful, as you can probably imagine. Okay, so this next area, it can be a little bit hard to find your way around the well. But first I'm going to put in the Lens of Truth, because back here there's a chest. We're going to open that up, and it's going to give us 200 rupees. That's actually maxed out my rupees at 500 now, which is pretty damn cool. So all we have to do now is head back the way we came. Don't even have to fight that skulltula if you don't wish to. Head back through here. And I totally forgot about that chest. That chest contains bomb chews. So if you want some bomb chews, feel free to get them. In fact, I'll probably have to, because I don't have full bomb chews. Oh, no, it's bombs. Okay, sorry, I thought it was bomb chews. But there isn't. I'm sure there's a chest down here with bomb chews in all the same. So this is what the Lens of Truth does. It opens our line of vision here to invisible rooms, and there is a shadow monsters hanging from the ceiling. That's a bit of a pain. Also, this room here, these like chests and stuff, they basically, you will fall, even though you can see it. It will say that Link can't see it, so just be careful about that. And I think I just got, it's either the map or the compass, I believe. Okay, so that was the compass. Sorry about that. But yeah, at least we have the compass now. So now we need to get the map. So now that we have the compass, we're going to get the map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back the way I came. And what I like to do is I like to flash the the lens of truth on and off, just so I can get a general idea about what things are and what's invisible. I'm going to drop down here, and we can see lots of rupees. Don't really want them, so we're going to go down here. So there is like 4 or 5 exits here. I believe it's this one with the 2 torches. We are going to grab a bomb, and we're just going to place it down there. Actually, yes, it is. It is because there's a chest through here. So I'm going to play the Sun Song to stun this thing. Then I'm going to Deku Stick Jump Slash. And I'm going to crouch stab this guy twice. And okay, so I kind of messed that up a bit. And that's why you don't want them things to hit you. Yeah, it really won't end well. So here we have the dungeon map. Great stuff, great stuff. So the first thing that we're going to do now is we are going to try and get out of this bottom room here. Now the way to do that is to collect all of the silver rupees. There are 3 here, and there are 2 up the stairs. So there is 1 just up here, and there is 1 right at the top of the stairs. There's not really anything left at the bottom bit, so just climb these stairs, and this is the last silver rupee, taking you back to the main room. If you use this, is basically where we started, if you guys remember, near enough anyway. And we're going to use the lens of truth to try and figure out where the wall is, and it's through here, and we're back in the main room. So where do we go from here? Well, I'm gonna go over this way first of all. Oh, and the way to beat these guys, basically just block, and that will at least drop the bubble. You can kill them if you want to, but you don't have to. So we're gonna just jump down here, and there's a little chest there which I'm not going to bother opening. We're gonna head up here through this door, and this room is going to give us a small key. It's also filled with bats and redeads, so we are going to play the Sun Song again to freeze them. These ones are actually called Gibdos, I believe. So the way to kill these guys, obviously, just keep hitting them. Don't ever stop hitting them until they die. Good stuff. And okay, so now that one's dead, pull out a Deku Stick. So the goal here is to light the torches in turn and see what comes out of them. So I'm just going to swing my Deku Sword quickly. And was there anything in there? We're going to have a look. And no, there was nothing in there. So now we know that, we can move on to the next one. So again, we're just going to light this torch. And that is going to release some bats. Okay, so to be on the safe side here, because the bats might light themselves on fire, we're going to equip the Hylian Shield. And I'm also going to equip the Slingshot. And let's see if we can shoot it. Good stuff. So, that's 2 coffins down and nothing yet. So we're going to move on to the next one. And more bats. But I believe this one has a key in it. Ah, great stuff, it does. So we're going to get that key. And that is our first small key for this dungeon. So we are now going to head back to the main room once again. I'm not going to light the last 2 coffins because basically there's nothing else to get in this room. So we're going to head out again, and we're going to jump down here, climb these vines again, and back to the main room. So there is quite a lot of chests here. So let's see if we can open a few of them now, because I'm looking for some small keys. If I can just remember, I'm sure there's a chest here somewhere. Yes. So we're going to open this chest here. And that will give us Deku nuts. Okay, so that was not a chest. But there are definitely more chests here. If we look for them. Okay, there's one there that I think we're going to need to get. Although I think I already got that actually. Let's kill this guy. Cool, that just makes things a little bit easier. So we're going to be aiming for those 2 chests. I can nearly... I know they're around here somewhere, hold on. Ah, here we are, cool. That's chest number 2. And there's some bombable things over here as well, which is pretty cool. In fact, I'm going to get that now. The bomb spots. Ah, excellent. I knew one of them was a bomb spot at least. But I don't actually want to be down here quite just yet. Because I first must find the second small key in order to get the 2 skulltulas. So we're going to head through here. And through this door here. And they have the 3rd small key. So now that we have them, we're going to head back to the main room again. Take a right and go through this door. And already we can hear the skulltula. I'm going to equip a fairy slingshot. I'm going to kill these keys before I do anything else. Because that's just good business basically. If I can near enough get it. Okay. So yeah, if you use the lens of truth, you'll be able to see a path. I want to kill this keys before I continue. Nice, okay. So I'm going to travel along here. And you can see the skulltula up there. We're just going to hit that a couple of times. Pull out the boomerang. And that's the next gold skulltula. So we're now going to head on to the next skulltula, which is back through this door. Again, equip the lens of truth. I'm actually going to equip it over the slingshot because I want to save ammunition. I really wish that I had picked up the ammo when I had the chance. So we have both small keys, but where do we go from here? Well, there are 2 locked doors. We opened one of them, so we're going to head through the next one, which is here. And we can already hear the next skulltula. There is also a Deku Baba that we're going to kill quickly. Deku nuts. And there is the next skulltula. So, just gonna get that real quick. Nice. And skulltula 73 is ours. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to head back through this door into the main room, and we're going to head over to the east side where we can see a like. Now, we're going to be getting to that area in just a minute, but first of all, we are going to go through this little tunnel here. If I can just reach it. There we are, enter. I'm going to go through here. So, there's another small key room that we need to open. So, as soon as you come in here, stop. Don't do anything else. There's a hole in the floor. So what I'm going to do now, and it's a shame that I have to use my seeds to do this. I'm just going to kill some of these guys. It's quite a difficult room to get through this actually, but yeah, you want to basically take out all the enemies before you do anything else. Otherwise you will fall and you will die. So I'm going to... There we are. Next what we're going to do is we're going to equip bombs. And I'm going to use bombs on that guy. And I think I just accidentally threw a bomb through the floor, but that's okay. So again, I watch the holes. You must be careful of the holes. I'm going to plant a bomb here. Nice, great stuff. So there's still quite a lot of holes that we need to be careful of. Make it through this door here. And there we have a like. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the boomerang to stun it. I'm going to hit it, and again with the boomerang, stun it. This thing will eat your shield, so just be careful of that. And it will drop some rupees. I'm going to open this chest, which will give me a blue rupee, which isn't really useful to me anymore. And I am going to use this money in a little bit. But there we have the next skulltula. So now that we've done that, we're going to play the Prelude of Light. No, we're not actually. Now that we've done that, we're going to play the Nocturne of Shadow, because there's quite a bit more that we need to do as Child Link. So let's play the Nocturne of Shadow first of all. And that's going to take us to Kakariko Graveyard, because I want to start mopping up a few things as Child Link before we continue with the game. So the basic reason I'm coming to Kakariko first of all is I want to get bugs basically, and I'll show you guys how to do that just now. There is a spot that bugs will always spawn, and it's just down here. And I'm going to use these bugs to eventually get more skulltulas. So we can just I believe it's under the rocks. I'm going to get these hearts. And here we are. So what we're going to do is empty bottle, catch the bugs. Great stuff. So there's a few places that we need to go now. So we are going to start with Death Mountain Crater. I believe that's probably the most logical place to start. So we're going to travel there first. Pull out your Ocarina, of course. And we're going to travel to Death Mountain Crater, which is... there we are, using the Bolero of Fire. Now, you will notice that I already have been here before planting magic beans. Well, basically, I made a mistake. I did. I made a mistake in that I was supposed to plant bugs here when I didn't, so I'm going to try and do that now. I'm going to try and recatch them as well. Great stuff. So we're just going to wait here a minute for the skulltula to appear. Cool. Great stuff, great stuff. So that's our next skulltula token. So the next thing we're going to do is play the Minuet of Forest. Purely because... it's a quicker way to get to the Lost Woods, but I was messing up the minuet there, sorry. So it's A up, left, right, left, right. A up, left, right, left, right. Here we are, good. Yeah, it's basically a quicker way to get back to the Lost Woods, because there is some things that we need to do here. We're going to be planting a magic bean, and we are going to be getting another skulltula token as well. So when you head down, oh, funny thing to note here, Saria is here again. She is back alive, so yeah, time and all that, you know. Anyway, we're gonna head back through this area. I'm just going to ignore the Deku scrubs. It's basically just a quick way of getting back through this area basically. And I'm going to climb up here. And there's a fairy fountain there if you want it. So we're going to just climb across here. And down here. Great stuff. Now we'll head through here. So we are going to get some more skulltulas just for making this easier. I'm just going to leave to Kakiri's Forest and go back in, just so I have a better idea about which way I'm going. And we are going to attempt to find some soft soil from which I can plant a seed, as well as some bugs to get another skulltula as well. So I think it's on the left, just through here. Nice, great stuff. So I think this is this is it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to equip the Deku shield. And I'm just going to first of all deal with these guys. Great stuff, there's one down, another one. Great stuff, cool. So now we're going to head through here. I'm going to plant these bugs. I'm going to pick them back up again. Nice. So apparently I already did that. Don't remember doing that, but apparently I did. Okay. Magic beans. And that is going to grow a beanstalk. Great stuff. So yeah, apparently we already did that. Don't remember doing it. Never mind. Moving on. So we're going to play the Prelude of Light again. And we're going to go back to the Temple of Time. Because we are now going to get another heart piece, which is pretty cool. So here we are back in the Temple of Time, and it has to be night time in order to get this next heart piece, and it's currently daytime. So we're going to play the sun song. And we're going to make it nighttime. So the end of this video is basically going to be a skulltula mop-up of pretty much all the ones I've missed so far. Because I've missed a few. And any heart pieces as well that we might want to get. I'm going to get them as well. So we're going to head into this door here. And this dog is going to follow us, but don't worry about that. So he's going to ask us to play this game. And he's going to give us the first small key, which we are going to open this door with. So we're actually going to cheat here. We're going to equip the Lens of Truth. And we can see which chest the key is in. So let's open this. It is perfectly possible to do this by guessing, but it's so much easier with the Lens of Truth. So, next room. We're going to go for this one. Nice. So yeah, this is supposed to be a guessing game, but with the Lens of Truth you can obviously cheat. And then this one. Nice. Now this is definitely an unfair advantage. And this time we'll go for this one. Nice. So you've got a 50-50 chance every time anyway. And this time we'll go this one. Nice. And I believe that's it. Yep, that's the last room. So we're going to open the chest. And there we have our next heart piece. And I think that's pretty much all the time that we have for today. I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Next time we are going off to do the Shadow Temple, which is pretty sweet. Get a couple more heart pieces as well, because why not? I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and all that good stuff. Leave any comments if you have any. And I will see you guys at the Shadow Temple. Take care.